Pearson, Stam.
Here.
Under new business, we have a public hearing, which I will read 3 times. Comments, and we'll bring it to a close. Spot blight designation 948 West 4th Avenue. Second reading, spot blight designation 948 West 4th Avenue. Third and final reading, spot blight designation 948 West 4th Avenue. Are there any public comments? There's nobody here. Bring it to a close. First resolution is 17-25, approve a spot, I'm with a 3-year-old since 7:30, so gotta bear with me.
I move 1725.
Thank you. We have a second.
I'll second the spot blight designation.
Any discussion?
I believe you had a question regarding the history of the property.
Oh, no, I'm just kind of curious. Some of these usually began life as corner grocery stores, evolved into bars. I keep looking for more remnants of the old brand company back bars when they were baking back bars in the 1880s, 90s.
Actually, I believe the city assessor's record had it listed that there was an old sign company there. But then it's interesting, over the weekend, I saw on Facebook that somebody had this property on, you know, you're from Oshkosh, that it was an old grocery store, Fisher's Grocery Store or something like that. So that's about as much history as I know.
Probably pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Any further discussion? Would you please take the roll?
Hintz,
Aye.
Stam,
Aye.
Belter,
Aye.
Cummings,
Aye.
carried 4.
Next is Resolution 17-26, approve amendment to tax incremental district number 31, development agreement with Fox Valley Pro Basketball, Inc.
Move approval of resolution 17-26.
Second.
Discussion.
Just moving some words around, Alan, right? I mean,
This is for bank financing, is my understanding, and the bank attorneys were concerned about how it was written right now, so we're changing the wording somewhat, but the city is still not a general obligation debt. This is still based on just the TIF and the TIF only, paying off any kind of pay-go back to Mr. Pearson, Fox Valley Pro.
So what it does is it just removes basically the annual appropriation wording from the agreement, but, you know, in actual fact, this appropriation always takes place for all of our TIF districts.
Correct.
Got it.
do we know the dollar amount of the TIF now, approximately? And do we
Yes,
really-
that didn't change with this, but I want to say it was 5.5, somewhere in that range. For
Does it really matter? Because it's their money, and then we pay them back over the course of how many ever years it takes to pay
Correct.
them back. So whether
Correct.
it's 4 million or 6 million,
Mhm.
just whatever amenities we needed to get around the arena, so it operates properly.
Okay.
Correct.
And you're feeling good about the tax increment growth in that area?
They built something actually more than was actually originally planned.
Okay.
So the project costs went higher. I expect the value to have increased as well. You can see what they've done with the exterior. The exterior is a lot more elaborate than it was.
Yeah.
Same with the interior. They finished that a lot nicer than originally was proposed. So I'm very comfortable with the value that we're expecting. And of course, it's still a pay-go, so if it comes in
Right.
lower, they're just gonna get less money.
Less
If
money.
it comes in higher, we potentially pay off the pay-go quicker.
And when do we get that tax assessed valuation?
That valuation will be effective January 1st of 2018, and we probably won't know that number till next summer, because that's when the assessor does the open book and border review. So we'll probably know that number sometime next summer as to what that value is going to
Then were
be.
those state valuations, or is that a local value?
That'll be a local valuation.
Any further discussion? Would you please take the roll?
Hintz,
Aye.
Stam,
Aye.
Belter,
Aye.
Cummings,
Aye.
carried 4.
Look for a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
Second.
I don't want to leave yet, but
All in favor? Do a voice vote?
No.
so, Alan, the state valuations, we were talking about Oshkosh Corp's building, that's
Yes.
because that's different usage?
Well, it's a manufacturing business, and
Okay.
everything they have with the plant on the south side and up on the north side is all DOR, manufacturing assessed. And we've heard from our assessor that sometimes, depending on the business's interests, they have either DOR assess their office building or the local unit assesses their office building. They've seen it both ways in the Milwaukee area, and I'm not sure there's actually any preference other than what the business wants to do.
And we're not seeing anything on that dark store valuation, assessed value versus net operating income value versus cost value? None of that has been defined yet?
As part of the Oshkosh Corp
As
project?
far as any assessment is concerned?
I think there was a public hearing last week,
There's a
and
public-